Hey, it's the Heavy Five, and we are rapidly approaching the end of 2025, which means everybody is publishing their best of the year lists, which is one of my favorite times of year. I love it. I discover all kinds of new music. I have a bunch of my taste validated. I get to say, why the hell wasn't such and such included, and feel smarter and like I have better taste than everybody else. So now I'm going to share my best of 2025 list coming up. Next week, I think I will talk about my favorite albums of the year, my favorite heavy albums of the year, that is. But for now, I wanted to give you 5 of my favorite deep cuts from 2025. These are songs that I have loved this year that may be a little bit more under the radar than some stuff that's popping up on year-end lists. And I wanted to expose you guys to these if you don't know them already. And again, this is, of course, under the broad umbrella of heavy. So each of these, in my mind, is heavy in their own way. I think you'll agree for most of them. These are in no particular order. So let's start with John Mouse. John Mouse is a kind of a goth pop artist, singer, songwriter who does what I think is really cool, eclectic stuff that isn't often heavy, but the song this year, I Hate Antichrist, is. It's got a really dark, moody vibe, and the song is called I Hate Antichrist. What's heavier than that? Really good song. I recommend you check it and John Mouse out if you haven't already. Next, we have Pigpen. Not Pegpen, Pigpen. This is Maddie Matheson's hardcore band based out of Niagara Falls, New York. Maddie Matheson, of course, is a massively popular celebrity chef and entrepreneur and restaurateur, star and executive producer, or co-star rather, and executive producer of The Bear, for those of you that love that TV show. Maddie Matheson is also a hardcore singer, and his band Pigpen, I don't know why I keep saying Pigpen, put out a really cool record this year called Venom Moon Rising. Is fantastic. It's kind of exactly what I want from hardcore. It sounds like capital P punk hardcore that would have come out of the Lower East Side in the early 1980s. Check it out. It's great. And in the hardcore realm, there is a very cool, what I would broadly describe as kind of a death metal band with black metal tinges called Bather out of Columbus, Ohio. And they have a really great record, or a really great single rather, out this year called Falling Through Shadows. It is a very cool song, and the thing that really resonates about it with me is its hardcore leanings. It has a very definitive hardcore influence in it, specifically in the vocals, and there is a killer breakdown in this song where it's got a bit of a spoken vocal that leads into an extreme hardcore vocal that, again, is old school hardcore vocal, but on top of this musical bed that's death metal influenced, with which I love. Check out Bather. The song rips, and not for nothing, it's a great album cover, which still matters to me. Next, we're going to go even more obscure and full sort of honesty here. These guys are friends of mine, but it's Küdzü out of Los Angeles. There's lots of band called Küdzü on Spotify. This is the one that has the umlauts. But they put out a cool EP that has a song called Titan Arum on it that is this sort of funeral doom energy with a black metal screeching vocal on it that I dig. The thing that I love about this record is that it is clearly made by humans. The production sucks. It sounds like dudes playing in a garage, which it was. And it is very, very clearly not AI. With the proliferation of AI artists dominating Spotify and popping up everywhere, and you don't know what's real and what's not, Küdzü is most definitively real. So check that one out. I like it quite a bit. And then finally, this is a band that is not obscure in terms of its members' resumes, But the current project, I think, has gone a little bit unnoticed, and that is the band Plosivs. That is the word explosives without the EX, Plosivs. This band is made up of John Reese from Rocket from the Crypt and Hot Snakes and Drive by Jehu and all kinds of amazing projects, Pitchfork, and Rob Crow from Pinback, which is one of my favorite bands. I'm not a heavy band, but a great band. Check out their record Blue Screen Life. It's a fucking masterpiece in my opinion. But Plosivs sounds exactly what you would expect it to sound like if you know Rocket from the Crypt and Pinback. It sounds like, or Hot Snakes is better. It sounds like Hot Snakes with the dude from Pinback singing, which is catnip to me. I love this record. But the song in particular is the lead track from their 2025 album that's called Death Kicks In. A really heavy jam that is sort of melodic garage rock, I guess you'd call it, at its best. So that's another great one. Check out those 5. This video has gone on a little long. I apologize for that. And I will be back next week on the Heavy 5 to talk about albums. Until then, thank you and stay heavy.